points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking long. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
Quarterback, I told y'all last video, y'all never gonna see me on that Florida quarterback again. Actually, I played well going towards the end of the season. I actually did play well. But, oh, look at my skill points. Coach don't trust me, though. Let's go to USC, bro. First game. Oh, we number 2? Damn, I ain't check out my lineman, bro. My lineman might be ass. Check out my line, bro. There's no way I should lose against this team, right?
Looking for space. It's Boone. Might have a chance.
You don't really hard down by some more.
No. The 20. He's at the
be like that.
touchdown, USC. Going into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They draw first blood.
Man, it's like that. So let me throw the ball real quick.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's caught. It's Boone. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
I can't be the first one.
Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship, that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down. And
I think I'm be the reason why we gonna win, bro. I'm not even about to tell you the truth. I might be joking right now.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. Being chased. Quarterback gets past the marker. Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Oh, and just like they threw it up, put it on the ground ball on top of it, still get the first down. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Maybe a crease. He has 89 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I just trust him.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Should have shoot us?
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. The option, he'll keep it. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this.
There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A strike downfield. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
Don't let me start getting comfortable throwing this ball.
Run inside. It's Boone. Maybe some room here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Convoluted as fuck.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give him 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're...
What is going on this?
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Boone. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pucks it out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Breaks into the open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Where's the easy 10? So we're not even going to celebrate with the easy 10. It's easy 10. We're not going to celebrate. You know I just did. They is actually scoring on us.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Sets up the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their...
Crazy. Oh, shit. This FCS team scored on their last 2 possessions. None of them.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you.
Gashing the D on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, USC. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to...
Hey, they big as shit. What the fuck is happening? Let's go off.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. They'll run the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Oh, he dropped there.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws it deep. He's got it up to 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Yards never going to be crazy because I really don't play long enough.
Run in the red zone. It's
moved. He just didn't avoid the outside.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Why do it look like they know the play? Because nobody's guarding the drop. I mean, nobody's guarding the receivers.
QB draw. Here's a look. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Great game. Hope I got this screen. Those will go put up 40. God, they even scoring on us.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
What are we going to give up against these big schools?
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Wide receiver screen. I'm with it if you with it.
Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
I had to test deep. I had to test it deep. I had to test it.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. We're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start.
It's a game we were supposed to win. You got LSU, I'm about to kick LSU. It's weird because at Florida, I mean, when I played for Florida, I beat LSU. I beat Texas. I beat Georgia. Georgia was #1 team. I beat Georgia. But he'll just took me a while to get in the groove of being a quarterback. It took me way too
An
long.
iconic venue, Tiger Stadium.
Because I beat the #1 team, I beat the #4 team, I beat the #5 team.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Running inside, it's Boone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'm that nigga. I'm that
and
nigga.
the Trojans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Quarterback keep. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
To hit triangle. Interesting. Going over the middle is not something you want to play with.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barber. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion.
See, they didn't run man.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will...
Nobody was open. All right, we got to score here.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for a crease, it's Boone.
Oh my God.
Picks up the first down. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Look at that. He had the whole
And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Boone. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd.
The goal is to win.
And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Trojans! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, this offense has started the season off so
remember me on
good.
that shoe? You remember me
1-0
from
a
last
week ago,
year?
right?
Yeah,
now
you remember me from
building
last
on it
year?
again.
Not
Great
the
job
same,
putting
man.
points on the board.
I'm
It's
not
still
the same now, LSU. Y'all remember me from last year, huh? Yeah, all right. I just want to know. I don't want to know.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Pulls it in, it's Boone. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Under fire, and they got it. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Looking long. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown USC! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Hey. What the fuck do they mean, coach?
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes. With the catch, it's Bass.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Time. Damn.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
It's playing off. I could hit this pass.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Floats it out in space. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Come on, defense. I need y'all defense. Thank y'all, defense, bro. I'm sorry.
They'll
sorry,
snap
guys.
it from the 10 for the first play of
Of course, I
this
can't
drive.
go 2 games without throwing a pick.
A run inside. It's Boone. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up.
Injured timeout,
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Threes up.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Like I was farther down the field.
They'll run it to the right side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boone. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Just figure out the play already, just like that.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face.
Didn't have to get out. I got trust issues. I have to get out the pocket. But my defense doing a great job. We got this. If I don't do nothing stupid.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got a little grass.
I wish this offense had
Timeout
more.
called here on defense, so they'll have a couple
I understand
remaining
it's the
in
West
addition to
Coast
the
offense,
2-minute
so they're not
stoppage.
used to
Try to
having
maximize time and get the
a running
football back.
quarterback like me.
No mystery on that play. With
That's
the
the only
lead,
thing I
we are
wish
going to
we
run
had.
the
We
ball.
had
You
more
know it's
running.
coming, and we are running right
But it's
at
this
you.
game
Right
fit me, and
into
I'm
the
a running
teeth of
quarterback.
the defense,
Wow.
and they're still able to get a nice game.
Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
We got some.
So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second.
When it's a quarterback and 5 wide receivers out, why will you pinch the line? You know the fucking play.
It's 1st and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's Boone. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen. Yeah,
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team.
Players, it's up. Now, if this offense could let me start running the ball a little bit more, then yeah, it's going to be really up. We got Iowa. We got Iowa. We got the number 2 team in the nation, Iowa. Against us, the number 1 team, USC. It should be fun. It should be fun. Wait, I got a wolf sound and I'm out here whooping. We don't need to talk about it. We don't need to do nothing. We about action, boss. Then we starting off throwing the pitch. Then we starting off throwing the hook.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. The short hands, it's Bass. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The run inside. It's Boone. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3.
I was trying to rush back to the line. You know, they trust our defense, which I'm not even mad at.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between 2 top 5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on. It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Now he's going to break the pocket.
What throw was that?
At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some...
Come on, bro. I can't even fucking replay that. What throw was that? Why they holding me like that?
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the play fake. On a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm.
I wasn't moving. He was moving. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get mad. Why was my quarterback running when I wasn't running?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boone. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Pulls it on the option. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boone. A top 2 battle like this so early in the season, an opportunity here to make a big statement.
No question about it. You know there's so many ramifications with the college football playoff and the Heisman Trophy in this game, even though, David, this is early in the year.
They're early, but head-to-head will matter down the road. Obviously, 2 huge programs trying to start their season off with a big win to boost their playoff case.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try to run for it. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. The Trojans looking to convert on fourth down. He might want another play. On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Nobody got me. Okay.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big fourth down conversion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
They're going to start spying. That's why I'm going to start spying. That's one less person going to be in coverage. One less person going to be in coverage. You don't have to spy them.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Bass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Maybe R1.
Back to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, break this drive roll.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Look at these RPOs. I really don't like them.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Line out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdowns.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. To the air on first down. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. They didn't get anybody. Block didn't fool anybody. They'll lose yardage, and it's third down here late in the half.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the...
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
They're going to score on this possession. Will we start off with a screen?
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Lost a throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Everyone know how to piss me the fuck off.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, neutral zone infraction. Bitch ass nigga from out. Good job, coach.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards.
I don't like the fact we got
was just a
Wildcat. Get y'all
crushing
nervous
penalty
against
for
me.
this
My ball.
defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, you've got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Trojans. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success.
Finding some room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle, safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed.
Snags it, and there's running room. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe.
Oh, all right. What my? Where's 28?
It's up to date. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. He's going to take off. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
I think he's going to come because I ain't running this in a minute, so he might come. But they got people stacked on this side. I don't know where to get it.
Keeps it himself. Fighting off the defender. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this.
Turning it on. And into the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
That shit on my.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense makes a stand as their clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here.
y'all got planned, but my risk is.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Touching that shit.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. The pitch. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal block.
Yeah, the field goal block.
He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more.
They're going to score eventually. It's probably a little bit too late.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
I fucking hate this. Who y'all want me to go for it on 4? Fuck it. You know shit, I don't. Quarterback, see, it's a wildcat. I saw why.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Hey, fuck it. These bitches are gonna go down. There's no motion, son. Just gonna get in there a minute.
They'll run for it. Spins away from the defender. There's a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
I ran for 66.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Shields. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
The number 2 team in the nation.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like,
see, I told y'all it was Florida. It wasn't even me. It was Florida. Florida, Michigan State. Let's go. Oh, Michigan State ass. Michigan State, bro. Get it, let's go. It might be the last game. Probably be the last game.
Offense changing the play. Looking outside, it's Boone. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
Old me would have threw that and got a pick or some shit. Like, I'm good. Let me go on and just stick it out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Bass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. The run inside, it's Boone. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Across the 45. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking for a deep man. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Made the grab and scream on after the score.
Up the same, bitch. Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
That bitch. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that is pride.
Go score for score with these people.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker.
Thought I could get that bitch, but it's all right. We get ball. I would. Shit, I would run this bitch, but shit, her running backs.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Somebody gonna jump outside, so.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boone. There's some room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that 1st down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
I want that highlight. Hey, Coach, give me better plays and get off my dick. That's your only 2 options. Give me better plays and get off my dick.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes it past the marker. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36.
They all of a sudden playing up.
They'll run play action. Right on the money. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Since I put the running play, they haven't played fresh yet.
Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play.
Why didn't you talk to the nigga that's just can't help? I mean, you ain't do nothing. Well, he pushed me, coach. I don't have coaches that push me. So
The Trojan peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Right,
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Watch they all 7 play balls.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now on the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it down the field.
here. Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Guess what?
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Sends it back in motion. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And
I had him.
will just...
Fuck. Damn, 58? Shit. I had to watch the break.
Release the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Trojans! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. The Trojans were the answer.
Good enough stuff.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This
Stop giving me play actions and shit.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got a man, it's Boone.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. There he goes. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Now from inside the red zone. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now the offense will burn the 3rd and 5.
I just want to look at the replay.
Now.
We got him.
The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Under fire. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running.
Half nothing. Triangle.
From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
We still can win a national championship. We lost one game. That's all right. We lost one game.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number 1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well.